Hey, before you watch this video, I'm gonna make sure you know that this is completely unscripted. Basically, what happened is I was playing Iron Lights. I found this game on the Oculus Store, and I was pretty interested. I have a Quest 2, and I like buying games specifically for the Quest 2 because I just like staying alone a little bit more than PCVR sometimes. PCVR for me right now is a bit too clunky, with not even owning a PCVR like standard headset. Because I sold my Rift S. I had a Rift S. It was great, for the most part. Again, I had two Rift S's, so, whatever. Let's move on to the actual point of the video. A game called Iron Lights showed up in my feed. Not my feed, but, my little Oculus, recommended games. So I decided to buy it. And holy shit, that was the best decision I made in the last 2 days. Because it is fun as fuck. If you know Swords of Garra, it uses the, shattering mechanic like that. But it's instead of having weapons that you can equip, it's like classes you can equip. Now the classes only really change the weapon, and so essentially with each class, you have basically a main weapon. Sometimes you have a shield. Most times you just have a part of your actual blade that you can block stuff with, because your blade will shatter when somebody else hits it. And it's essentially an RPG, an online RPG type of thing, like Pokemon. It's like Pokemon, but for Swords of Garra type combat. But you can also pull, basically every weapon can be used as a ranged weapon. So, for example, you can pull the monk staff from the back as a bow, so you can use it as a bow. Or you can take the samurai sword and then slash it, make little slashes in the wall, how they do that in samurai shit. And it actually makes those slashes, and the slashes fire at the other person. I'm not sure about all of them. I will see if I can post up some gameplay of what they all mean, or a picture or something. But it is insane, and yeah, I've been playing a hell of this, a hell lot of ton of this. I'm already bronze 2, and I got the game mid yesterday, so I've been playing the shit out of it. At least for me, playing the shit out of it. I'm not doing 10 hours so far, but I've done certainly more than the amount to refund the game, and I don't think I would refund the game, because some games I do, some games I get a short burst of enjoyment, or just play it for 40 minutes, oh, it's a small experience, I'll just refund it, because if I can refund it, I'm never gonna play it again anyway. I'm just gonna refund it. But yeah, it is certainly a game I would definitely recommend picking up for the Quest 2. It is a very, very good game for especially the Quest 2. Because you want that freedom, because you're gonna be swinging your arms around and shit. Now I actually wear headphones that are I'll see if I can put a video picture on the screen. These are called KZ's ZNS Pro, or KZs. KZ just sounds better to me. And it is they are very nice headphones, and for VR they are much better than the speakers. They're much more punchier, and then I also didn't like the fact that my sound was literally just bleeding out into everywhere. So when I was playing Beat Saber with somebody else at home, I didn't want them hearing, the weird fucking shit I was basically dancing to, but cutting blocks to. It's a much better experience just to have headphones. I would say if you think speakers are very good, if you don't care about anybody else hearing it, or live in a place where nobody else is going to hear it anyway, or if you just don't care about sound quality that much, if they sound okay, I can go without them just fine. If I need to go without them, I can. A funny story, quickly, just the other day, my dad bought a Quest 2 after playing Vader Immortal. Yeah, just out of the blue, he went to Best Buy the same day as he played Vader Immortal on my Quest, and bought his own Quest to play more Vader Immortal when I wasn't, when I was using my Quest. Yeah, kind of funny story. Anyway, Iron Lights, it's a very good game. It's a turn-based kind of, not an RPG. It's not really, it's turn-based, but it is an RPG. But it has a Pokemon dueling system basically, where you basically, when both of the people on the opposite sides, they start at the opposite sides of the court, and you're stationary. You can't move. You can move around, walk around, but you're a little circle area. If you get out, you have to it'll force you back in. At least I think so. I mean, it may kill you. I'm not sure. It does one of those. And you essentially, so from that state, you can pull, and you can do a long distance attack, or you can press the two bottom buttons on your controller. So it would be, I think, A and X, and if you press those together, if you look up, you'll see a health bar, and then you see a little blue bar. Now at the start of the game, it comes about half charged. If you hold A and X, you can charge that blue bar by taking away some of you actually don't take away any of your health, but you take away layer of the health to where basically you still have the same amount of health. It's just you essentially have like a charge, like you can manually charge it or it'll charge over time, and then your manual charge bar is basically that you can, it'll charge up slowly if you're not charging, using the manual charge. But if you have low health, you can only use that amount of health for your manual charge. So you get to situations where you're barely grasping onto any amount of energy you can get. And then you can basically hold the A button and pull yourself towards somebody. And then you go and attack them. Now they can't attack you back when you get up and close with them. You can only attack them. They can only do melee combat with you. Blocking combat, and then you do melee. You have to do as much damage, and they have to do as much blocking. That's what the whole blocking comes out of it, because they have to block. You're on the defensive then, and you're on the offensive. They're on the defensive. Now it's the same thing the other way, and you can't. The other person can't do anything except for block. If they try hitting you, it won't work. They're wasting their time, and they're probably gonna die. So basically, it comes into a very close quarters combat situation where sometimes you have to push back from it and think, okay, what do I need to do? You usually want to like fend them off by shooting a little bit, but they can still just walk through the bullets if they have enough health. Because sometimes if you see them, I think I just recorded some gameplay where this guy was firing a bunch of bullets at me, but instead of dodging them, I just went straight through them. I went forward to go and fight him, because at the end of the day, me taking those hits would not be the same amount of damage as me. Like I would have more damage just going in there right then and there and smacking the shit out of him with my staff, because it just does more damage. There's a bit of a meta. There's a bit of few like very hard counters. Like for example, if you see Ninja is very countered, like very hard countered by the fucking monk guy. But if you have the samurai kit and a ninja comes on you, samurai is countered by ninjas, because the ninjas can just go all around you. You can't block it with that. Yours is basically, you can block slow heavy attacks. So like for example, the big ass fucking like, what is it called? Like this big ass stone or whatever the fuck it's called. Like a hammer. Yeah, the hammer update. Yeah. So the big ass hammer, if that you can block with the samurai, I'm pretty sure. I think you block that just fine. And then, but you just fucking, you can either completely destroy them, or if you're using the same class, that's when you're evenly matched up. Then that's when it comes to skill. Like in some of them, you see the other person's using ninja. I'm just fucking wrecking them. I'm just constantly, monkey, go forward. Because you can just like have it to where I keep on breaking their shit and then just slamming the shit out of them. Because you can just crazily do that. Now with the monk, I would say is very much the meta right now, at least when playing an online play. I've not actually been in any like professional like communities for this game. I know there are them, I'm pretty sure, but it's not something I'm interested in. I'm playing this pretty like just off and on. It's definitely a good game. I would say pick it up. That was my review of the game. It is just so much fun. This isn't a review. I'm not gonna I say review, but it is a very, very, very enticing game. Like if I knew what this game was before I even got the Quest 2, it would be one of my first ones that I bought, because it's exactly what it's not fast. It isn't stupid fast. Like Towards the Garage is basically just combat. Like it's the mechanics are good of it. My main problem is it's just stupid. It's just there's no order, there's no rhyme or reason to it really. It's just here monkey hit each other. And there is reason. You have a reason. Like sure, I like the games where you can just go monkey like COD or something, where you can just go monkey shoot everybody, no reason, monkey or like free for all games and everything. But it's just a lot of fun. There seems to be, okay, I'm gonna say this now, even at peak hours, I only see about 30 to 40 people on at the most in that type of range. In peak hours, which that's like later in the day, around probably like around 6 and stuff, and or around 4 and 6. That's where you want to be playing. But most of the time there is under 40 players online. Now that may sound bad, but in consideration everything this has to do with one-on-one duels, you'll be fine. I was fine with 40 people online. I could find a game within a few, I could find games faster than I found them in like, in Echo. I found games way faster than I found in Echo. So if you're okay with the Echo loading, wait times, you'll be just fine in this game. And plus, you can duel your friends. This is a perfect friend game where you can just have some fun, duel your friends, beat the shit out of them. It's a fun game. There's so many classes. It is an insane game. You should really pick it up. And actually, if you're watching this the day of the release this video comes out, hopefully, this is actually the daily deal of the day. Like, you can get this on the Oculus Store for less than let me see. I'm not sure exactly how much it is. If I look, 1 second. Oh, also, while I'm searching this up and sending you, if you want to know, this game, it's okay for fitness. I wouldn't say it's that great, but it is definitely a good fitness game if you're interested in it, or interested in games like it. Oh yeah, the daily deal. It's 25% off, and it's normally $20, so that'd be $15. Now, I kind of really missed out considering I bought the game yesterday for $20 bucks, and it's $15 now. So I'm kind of depressed. Yeah. Fuck. But I'm pretty sure it's also cross-buy. Let me check on that, because it says it's available for Quest and Rift, and non-cross-buy games don't say it's available for Quest and Rift, and like the settings. Also, the soundtrack seems pretty good. Like it's really good for. Okay, Ironlights is in fact cross-buy. So if you buy it on Quest for $15 today, you get both the Quest and the Rift version. Now, I'm not gonna provide any Rift footage of my own. Maybe I'll put up some non-Rift footage. To show you, and on my own Rift footage, because I could download it for Rift, but that requires a lot of fucking brain power to have to go to virtual desktop. Plus, I'm not even at home right now, so it wouldn't make much sense to do so, because I'd have to stream it over virtual desktop. This game would not work well over virtual desktop, because it is a single player game, but it's a very intense single player, like turn-based game. Yeah. But it isn't gonna walk you out, because you can like have your hands like very close together, because most of the time your hands are like really close together, and it's like, and the most you get some tired from like the bow pulling. But I just played like 30-45 minutes just a second ago, and I'm barely even sweating, when before normally I would be really sweating. So I'm just saying, it's not exactly something you really should care about fitness. So yeah, that was all it. Bye.